Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Solasta. We have a tiny problem with Tom in that he has been linked to the crown. Not that that was ever going to be really much of a surprise. In terms of where we are, I think we're in some kind of medical wing? Medical wing, priestly wing. Either way, this is where he was kept to recoup. Yeah, religious wing, because everyone knows that priests do the healing. Marshal Beric Sunblaze, hello.
Lord Sunblaze, thank you for your hospitality.
It's the least we can do for the deputies who proved that there are still SORAKs on Solasta. You've proved we cannot relax our vigilance. Did you find anything else that could help us track them?
There was a parchment.
If you find it, send for the char.
You can read that?
That last word, it's not Temarian. It's in the SORAK tongue.
I knew it.
It means general.
Ooh.
You were wise to run.
Also, the fanatics we fought near that old tower. They all had this tattoo on their arm.
It seems to support the idea that they were working for the SORAKs under duress.
It is indeed one of their ways. Now this is the A of Erevad.
Can you enlighten us?
Between the myth and what we've seen, it's confusing.
Of course. We paladins and clerics of Einar are the guardians of these memories. Our ancestors fought the war against the SORAK. Their god, Sortar, gave them dark powers of treachery, mind-reading, and shape-changing.
I want those
They
powers.
infiltrated the human society, corrupted the hearts of men. At some point, everyone was suspected to be a SORAK in disguise. Distrust broke humanity. Sortar had won. He corrupted even Erevad, god of the Inquisitors. The gods themselves decided to run away from Tirmar. They opened the rift for the humans to escape to Solasta. Many of them didn't make it. It was a tragedy. At the site of the rift, thousands of SORAK tried to cross. Sortar himself tried. The rift was closed in a gigantic blast. Our kings and heroes, Manicalan's masters of magic, were all wiped out. So, how could SORAKs have survived, escaped, and then thrived on Solasta?
They might not have
I
thrived.
suppose that's another one of their tricks. But for those who had survived the war, the Exodus, it was paramount to stay vigilant, to keep the memory alive. The memory of what SORAKs were, what they could do, so that if one day they were to return, we'd be ready.
Not sure if it counts for them
Sorry to say.
returning if we're in
After
a new
1,000
place.
years, only a few of us remain. Now, most people believe SORAKs are a mere legend. But you brought us proof. The SORAKs are not extinct.
The devil's greatest trick is in convincing people he doesn't exist. Right. Let's go with can they mimic people?
Can they really impersonate people?
It's been proven, though it's a long process. They used to kidnap a target, study it for weeks, sometimes months. One of their chosen ones would transform into a perfect duplicate. Upon death, they would return to their original form.
Gotta kill everyone then. Are there different
We
SORAKs?
fought different ones. Do you know more?
The bulk of their army are foot soldiers with poisoned spines. They breed a caste of albino priests able to cast spells. Some of them are deadly assassins, invisible, venomous. Others are giant brutes. The scriptures talk of elite warriors, anti-paladins, the Shikath.
Okay, it's good. It's giving us extra information on them.
How do they get people to worship them?
They get into people's minds, learn their darkest secrets, their fears, their shameful desires. With that, they can blackmail, corrupt, and finally, recruit. It's much easier for them than to duplicate, and very efficient.
Okay, we know
Well,
enough.
That's all very scary. But thanks, it's going to help us.
You're welcome, deputies. If you find anything else connected to the SORAK or their allies, bring it to the temple. Talk to Chaplain Dallin Lark. You will be well rewarded. Whenever you're ready, the council will meet again.
All right, that's a good bit of information. So we still need to report to the council. Let's very quickly pop into our inventory because we are slightly encumbered. If we move that across, that'll free things up a little bit. One thing I wanted to check very quickly. Yeah, we do have the shield equipped. Let's have a look over here. So there are a couple of people that we're not really going to want to talk to. And another door that we could probably go out. Let's have a look. And also bring up our map. Yeah, we're just restricted to knowledge of this section. Okay, can't be opened. I guess we're going the other way then.
It's an honor, deputies.
Who are you?
My name is Maddie Greenisle. I work for the Tower of Knowledge. I'm just a junior aide in the council, but if you ever need to contact my superiors without going through official channels, just see me at the tower, downtown.
Why the sudden interest in us?
I guess this means we can start
you prove
talking to
yourselves
people.
in the Badlands. Now, we in the Tower of Knowledge value skilled adventurers. If you find anything of historical value,
Here we
we'll
go.
pay well. And, you know, if things go well, we might share some of our own secrets.
All right, we'll think about it.
I can definitely get into that.
Can I ask for a minute of your time, deputies?
We're in kind of a hurry.
I know. I won't delay you long. My name is Headland Shorespell. I represent the Arcaneum.
And the Arcaneum belongs to the New Empire. Do you really want to be seen talking to us?
My business is magic, not politics. And no, I have no quarrel with you. You may not see us Imperials as friends, but we take the Council very seriously. We are particularly interested in anything from the Old Empire that you might
this is
find
where they're
in the
all going to
Badlands.
start making
anything
contact
from the
with us.
Manichaelan era Arcaneum. Even more so. Oh, of course, we'd pay you handsomely for this crown, although I know that's not possible.
You're smarter than you look.
Also quite indifferent to mockery. Anyway, we have an unrivaled trove of magical and other knowledge. Think it over. You can find me at the Gravekeep's Cask.
Really? Not at the embassy?
What can I say? I love Martel's beer, even though it tastes like donkey piss.
Back to the old running joke. How does everyone know what donkey piss tastes of?
How did he?
That was our joke. The first day we met. Was he spying on us?
Maybe he just agrees about the taste.
Okay, if we remember from our journal over in the factions, we were really thinking about the Circle and the Tower of Knowledge. Those are the two that we're most interested in. In terms of the actual pieces we've got, I think I dropped them off. I'll just double check. Yeah, so we're gonna have to retrieve those. And I think we'll do this before we go back to the council. The council can wait. We're deputies, but we're important. Here we go.
Would you have a moment, deputy?
All right, but make it quick.
I'll do my best.
Tell me more of what you want.
I am Joyel Foxeye, from the Circle of Danantar.
The same magic school where the princess studies.
Exactly.
Is she a good student? A powerful wizard?
That's not for me to say. And you seemed to be in a rush?
Fine.
I just want you to know that our Grand Master Edvan Danantar has noticed you.
Ooh,
He talks
has
a lot,
he?
for sure.
He's a man of great authority. He'd like you to know that our doors are open to you if you'd care to visit us. You can find me at Sunblaze Court.
Interested in Badlands treasures, I suppose, like everyone else.
Well, if you ever come across old spellbooks or spell scrolls, we'd love to see them. In return, we have the largest collection of spells and potion recipes you could ever hope to see.
More than the Arcaneum.
That's
They
quite
would
good.
disagree, but yes. Now, if you were to prefer feeding the New Empire's wizards with more magical knowledge than the Principality, that would be a troubling choice to many on the Council.
Neutrality means we don't treat you any differently than we treat them.
Of course, neutrality is the rule. Good day to you, deputies.
Alright. So, back out in the main area. We're not going to go to the Gravekeep's cask. So she was previously up here at Sunblaze Court. I suppose it won't hurt us to head on in and up anyway. Perhaps we will have to see people first. Yeah, I'm not seeing any representatives. Almond Summer over there is going to be... Oh, yeah, let's go talk to Annie quickly. He'll be the next person just to say, oh, by the way, we can also stop off at our stash and grab these bits.
Clear skies, my friends.
Do you know Arwin Merton, the so-called first scavenger?
Of course.
That's it?
Merton. It's a painful topic for me. I'd rather not talk about him.
Fair enough.
Alright, I mean, that was cryptic, but it is what it is. 7 days, 23 hours remaining. That's going to be a fair bit of time. Let's get across to our stash. Yes, right. So these we definitely want to keep in here until we've got such an opportunity as to craft them. We will grab this one for Danatar and this one for the Tower of Knowledge. Optional quests. Oh, okay. So the SORAK have attacked an outpost of KLM in the marches. Must have left traces of weapons or something. Search the camp in the caves. Bring back any piece of equipment. And goblin culture. You encounter goblins in the caves. There are scholars of the Tower of Knowledge who believe the goblins have evolved a written language. Go back there. Find a potential example of goblin writing and bring it back. Okay, let's take this one. Can we take more than one at the same time? Yes, we can. Great. Why have one when you can have two for twice the price? Let's go and see the council now.
Greetings, SORAK Slayers.
Hello.
I am Halman Summer of the Guild of Antiquarians.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
instructed
yes.
to invite you to visit us at the Embassy of the Snow Alliance.
You're based at an embassy. I thought the council was neutral.
We don't have a house of our own in Kaya Kiflin, unlike the Tower of Knowledge. How about that for neutrality? Anyway, we'd be interested in any antiquities you might bring back.
Of
we
course.
pay very well, even for things you might think are worthless.
Like the scavengers.
The scavengers? Well, they'd sell an antique emperor's sword for its metal value, but we can offer more than gold.
Oh,
Antique
yeah.
magical items, for
Ooh,
instance.
okay.
You'll never find their like elsewhere.
Good to know. Thanks for the invitation.
So they're going to be third in line for us.
Honorable council members, please take your seats.
Ah, our crown bearer is up again.
Lord Danantar has the floor.
Thank you. I have confirmed that our deputy is indeed magically attuned to the crown.
Hooray!
It is an uncommonly powerful attunement, unlike anything I've seen. I strongly recommend against forcing separation.
Okay.
Chancellor Gormsdotter?
With the council's permission, I'd like to try a little experiment. I have here the gem that Captain Merrin recovered recently. I have reason to believe that it might be as I suspected. It belongs to the crown.
What have you done? Commander, take Her Royal Highness to safety.
No, wait!
Do we get a crown upgrade? I mean, that's obviously the most important question at this point. Oh wow. Is this like a flashback? We've been here before. This is the, no, we haven't been here. It looks really, really similar to the chamber we were in previously. Alright, unknown hero, what are we going to do? You've got lay on hands, that's not going to be much use to us. Aid, cure wounds, bane. And lesser restoration. We can also do some attacking. And for... Ooh. So... yeah, let's get Branding Smite going. As a bonus. Oh god, this thing's big. Right, let's have a look. So you've got 22 hit points. We don't know about this giant thing. That's a good amount of damage, actually. I am happy enough with that. I mean, he's basically going to get mullered by everyone. Pushed to the ground as well. Oh, and there's more coming through. Don't heal him! Ha! What a miss. Yeah, we'll pretend nothing happened with that. Okay, so we've still got Branding Smite up. We might be able to get this guy killed this turn if we're lucky. Oh, wow. What a hit. Let's get Shield of Faith on ourselves. Don't bring more through. We're going to do another branded smite next turn. Okay, hit us a tiny bit. We've got to thin these numbers out. One on you. Almost killed him, but not quite. Tiny amount of radiant damage. Hey, if he wants to push us down, then there's not really much we can do about that. That was a lot of damage. Come on, stand up. He's doing his hideous laughter. So many of these coming through now. I think I can safely say this is not something that we're going to really come away from. Okay, we'll do what we can. Two dead. Follow up on the little one. 3 dead. And that was enough. Well, that was an interesting little bit of backstory exposition. That must have been the mages trying to close the portal. Question is, who is that unknown hero?
Are you going to faint again?
I just had a vision.
I just had a vision.
What? A vision? In an instant?
I was fighting SORAKs, but I wasn't myself.
Then, who were you?
A paladin. Powerful. From Tiamat.
That is unsettling. Let the Crown Bearer and the other deputies follow that quest. Find the other gems if you can, but keep us informed.
Sure.
In the meantime, we will formulate a response to the SORAKs.
Let's vote. Delegates, do you agree?
Aye. Your Royal Highness?
Oh, pardon me. Yes, I concur.
To which proposition, Your Highness?
I mean, I. They should go and find the diamonds, the gems.
So, resolved. Let it be recorded.
Could
Thank
she
you,
be a
honoured delegates.
SORAK?
The council is now in recess.
What was that? You had a vision?
I can't explain. I just feel it. Anyway, we have a new mission.
All right then. So, where are we going, Crown Bearer?
I think the crown knows.
Well, we've got the first of the Infinity Stones, so I guess we're hunting for the rest. Possible gem locations, great. The Dark Castle. Well, that's not at all foreboding. Right, in terms of where we're heading to next, let's have a look and see if people are back in the central area. Yeah, there's the Circle of Dan as our contact. Let's go have a chat with them, or we'll get interrupted on the way.
A word, please, deputies.
Sure. What's this?
A command word to teleport your party to the city's Imperial Gate.
Oh, town portal.
Teleport?
We can't do that, I'm pretty sure. Well, word is that in the Badlands, you may come across functioning major gates. If you do, use this command word and you'll be brought back here. Take note of any command word on the gate you find, and you'll be able to return there the same way.
That's fantastic.
Pretty handy.
Don't get too excited. So far, no one's found any.
Huh.
Oh, right. Well, thanks anyway.
Stay in the light, senior deputies.
You too, Captain.
Onwards, we have things to hand in. Now, anyone that's seen me play any form of game before knows that following the plot is the last thing I'll do, so we'll do the side missions first.
Deputies, do you have anything for the circle?
Yeah, what about this?
Take a look.
Oh, I forget which was...
Stay in the light, deputies.
Which was which? Let's double check. Okay, so over here. So the Inquisitor's Journal. They don't want. The Imperial Gate plaque they do. Oh, we've got more as well. And so yeah, Myths of Solasta. So both of them are actually things that we want to hand across.
Deputies, do you have anything for the circle?
Yeah.
Take a look.
Stay in the light, deputies.
Great, that's gotten our reputation up a little bit. Now, where is the Tower of Knowledge representative? That's the Antiquarians. That's the Arcaneum. It might not actually be out here, which would be a bit of a pain. Ah, in the Galavan Embassy. Okay, I know where that is. That's assuming we can actually get in there. If not, we'll just have to hold on to the things a little bit longer. Guess no access to the embassy at this time. Okay, well, there's no point in us carrying the bits just for the sake of it. Let's head back to the scavengers. Drop off stuff, and then we'll sell the other bits that we've got at the general store. So yeah, we've got one bit for the Tower of Knowledge. And lots of things to sell. Or enough things to sell, I should say. Did we actually read this? Oh yeah, we did. Now we've also got the archaeological notes for the Tower of Knowledge. Let's pull them across. I think that's probably everything. Prime change that can come down. Prime mace can come down. Actually, we don't need that quite like that. So swords for sale, scimitar for sale, holy symbol for sale. Okay, that's everything over here. You've got nothing we need to store. Likewise, nothing we want to store. And nothing we want to store. Okay, to the store. Let's get some money. Now in terms of the scrolls and things, I'll keep ones that I think are going to be directly useful. So probably like direct damage is worthwhile. But most things are going to just go under the hammer. If we're keeping the orb, then the component pouch can go. That's an ingredient, that's an ingredient. Oh, the Doom Gem should have potentially put that in the chest. Okay, so that's everything here. There's the old leather armor. Definitely keeping the antitoxin on us. Animal friendship could be useful. Get rid of the worker's letter. Bronze statuette. Yeah, it's not a specific ingredient. We've got a decent amount of money coming in now. I mean, that magnificent scale, I would love to wear it. Because you can still keep your dexterity bonus. But you do need to be trained in it. Okay, is there anything that we want to buy? We can afford plate armor now. Which would be a pretty beefy upgrade. It's expensive though. I think it's probably a smart move though. Okay, we'll sell our old chainmail. And let's put that plate on. Pachonk! I like it. I very much like it. It's heavy. I mean, that almost straight away takes us to encumbered. We could sell the silver brooch. Probably not worth it. Any other random bits we could sell? Is that a head slot? That is a head slot. Alright, let's get all the ingredients together on IS. I wanted that to go back in the chest as well. Across we come. A lot of admin in this this episode. We can always move these to the individuals when they need to use them. Okay, you're good, you're good. You're good enough. There we go. Nicely stacked. Ah, yes. Always ending up with one extra weapon because of picking things up. So one last thing to sell and we can be on our way. Okay, was there anything else that we wanted? Let's have a look in terms of shields. Anything better? No, just regular shields. No bigger backpacks either. Okay, well, I think we're heading out of town then. We can pop in and talk to Merton, but I don't really see the need. Actually, he is looking to talk with us. So I'll have a quick chat just before we head on out.
Look who's here. The SORAK hunters themselves.
It's Merton, right? Arwen Merton.
Damn right.
First scavenger. Where does that come from?
Long story, kid. Short version. When we started crossing the marches to the Badlands, I was one of the first.
That's pretty short.
Now, I'm just the ugliest one left standing.
What should we know about the Badlands? Any advice?
Bring a good cleric with good healing spells. You'll need them.
You're a legend. Why do you seem so sour?
Sour? It's this ale that's sour. That's all. The High and Mighty Council. Paying clueless kids like you to go and get killed in the Badlands. But they're not asking good old Arwen. No. Go figure. It's because I got them figured out.
Figured out how?
The Legacy Council is full of it. Acting all united and lovey-dovey while they plot to rob each other. Wouldn't surprise me if some of them were even Soraks in disguise. You know they can shapeshift.
Okay.
Hey, I was right about them hiding in the Badlands, wasn't I?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I also suggested it myself, so there we go. There's Headland Shaw's spell up at the top. We don't want to talk to him, so let's head on to the exit. Unfortunately, we are out of time for the episode, so it's been a lot of admin and a lot of minor plot progression. We did get to see an interesting flashback fight, though. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Solasta. See you soon.